with documentary films, it's all about connecting with your potential audience. So, at least in my world. So, I mean, I'm not interested, for my world, when we were promoting it, you know, before I ever shot a frame of it, I connected with every, you know, webmaster of every Batman fan website on the planet. Told them about what we were doing. They all jumped for joy and, you know, changed their underwear and then wrote me back, you know, that they would help and support. And so I couldn't have done that, you know, 15 years ago. I couldn't have done Kickstarter, and then the technology is just amazing too. I mean, I shot our whole movie with a $500 camera, and that's why I'm, you know, going back to this other question, you know, my advice on that other question is just start right now. Like, there is no excuse. I mean, some people have said, well, I need to go to film school first, right? And I'm like, well, then I would still be waiting because I've never been to film school. Right. You know, just go, start right now, get your phone and film something and edit it on your computer and start making it and sharing it and learning what you're good at, learning what you hate, learning what you need help with because you're not necessarily skilled at it, learning whether you like to direct or produce or act or shoot or edit or all the above. And the digital technology now has made it to where not only can you do that on your own with practically no budget, particularly when you're talking about a high schooler or a college age person, but then you have the ability to share it with anyone in the world through Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and anyone can see it, and you never know who's going to see it, who's going to watch it. And even if your camera work is terrible, if you have a great story to tell, the smart people in the world will see that in your work.
What he's made, and when he's like, I don't really know why I made it, but I just knew I had to make it. I'm like, that's really inspirational to me, and I hope to everyone else as well. And I hope to everyone out there, like, if you're gonna make something, if you're gonna make something, it should come from here, because if you're gonna put all your money into it, and all your sanity into it, and all your everything into it, you should do it for the only reason of being self-fulfilled and not from a monetary standpoint. Because if you want to do something from a monetary standpoint, this isn't the industry to do it in. So make something from here, and then it'll attract the attention if it's true.
You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, and like, I don't know if that's where things are supposed to go. Just be vocal. Be like, hey, should I put the garbage like right over there? Like, what am I supposed to do? And someone will be like, yeah, that's definitely where it should go. That's great. That'll be out of the way. And then you like sort of the next process is like, hey, that kid figured out where the trash should go.
He should direct this next film.
Yeah, maybe you should come over and help lay the dolly track or something. You know, it just makes people realize that you're involved, you're curious, and you're not afraid to just ask the question and put yourself out there.
Like, I got so many people interested in our film just because I'm kind of an animated person. So I'm like, I would get people very excited about our project. A lot of people that didn't have time for interviews, like the inventor of the flash mob, I had talked to him on the phone. He's like, I don't have time. I can't do an interview, and like in a 15-minute period, I convinced him to, I would have everything set up, and I did the interview between like one panel that he was on and on his way to the airport. So it's like I fit this like 35-minute slot in, and just like being excited, being easy to work with, because nobody wants to, you know, it's about having fun too. It is a business, but it's about having fun, and people want to have positive experiences throughout it. And sure, everybody here will tell you sometimes it can be complete hell and you're exhausted and you hate it, but like it's like that sort of like painful burn that you know you're doing it because you love it, because it comes from the soul, and